I told myself that if I saw anything that would help me or could help me, that I would take it.
For Coast Guard vet Joe Wester, that sign turned out to be man's best friend, a dog named Betsy. But their journey to each other wasn't so easy. Nearly 12 years in the Coast Guard, saving lives when a tragic accident changed Wester's forever. Suffering from trauma both physically and mentally, and an identity built around the Coast Guard, Wester wasn't sure what was next.
And that was it. I was still going through some medical issues. I still had some injuries that I was healing from. And once I got my DD-214, I was out. Well, I didn't really have a life before the service. I was a high school student and I got out. So I didn't have that ability to kind of like mature outside of the military. To me, everything was the Coast Guard. That was what I kind of matured into.
It left Wester lost.
I made a plan to end my life. I was going to take my life. I could not find a way out of this. I couldn't find a way out of that hole. It was very dark.
And on the day he was set to take his own life, a soda cup at a Firehouse Subs in Oshkosh is perhaps what saved his life. The cup featured an ad for K9s for Warriors, an organization that pairs veterans with service dogs like Betsy.
I saw the cup, you know, and it's a big emotional thing. It's just like, when you make a decision like that, it's a, you know, it's very serious. It's a very heavy weight. To me, that cup was kind of like over the top moment.
The day Wester's life would begin to change. He entered the program with K9s for Warriors and found his way to Betsy, his now full-time companion. Wester started to see life through a different lens.
I would not have survived, so had it not been for the cup and the call, I wouldn't be here. It's like a wound that heals. You don't realize that it's good until you take the Band-Aid off. After about a year is when it kind of like it sunk in. Like we were part of a team. Like we can work together.
And they do work together every day. Betsy travels to work with Wester at his job as a tool designer at Oshkosh Defense. She's there in his moments of need, and Wester wants other vets who are struggling to know that there is help when they're in need too.
Talking is such a powerful thing because you're not just letting yourself out, you're letting other people in, and sometimes that's kind of what needs to happen. In my case, I needed to know that there were other people out there that could support me in a time when I needed support.
Even if that someone is a four-legged friend.